March of Dimes is leading the way with research and programs for healthier moms.
Well, we met at a party. She still yells at me because I threw out the dollar bill that I took her phone number on. And then our professions were both in healthcare. I'm a surgeon and she's a pediatric nurse practitioner.
We definitely knew that we wanted kids, and there was definitely a discussion about about how many kids we were going to have.
Three was an easy compromise.
Shania was born, and I had some medical issues, and they thought that all of that would be resolved. The boys came along 5 years after Shania.
We were getting the ultrasound, and just to smear the ultrasound gel all over, they just took the ultrasound probe and just smeared the gel all the way across. And as they smeared it all the way across, before they even did anything, I turned around and was like, oh my God!
Of course I'm going, what? And he's like, there's two. And it was quite shocking, and it was actually kind of exciting, but that kind of changed quickly when the radiologist came in and started to talk to us about some of the complications that could happen because this was an identical twin pregnancy. So it definitely turned from this, oh my gosh, how exciting, there's two, to being really scared. I went into labor at 28 weeks at my baby shower. I was an hour away from home, but I knew that I needed to get home and I didn't want to have the babies an hour away from home. And I wanted to get back to St. Luke's, and we drove really fast home to the emergency room.
Fortunately, they were able to stop the labor.
And they told us that, once you hit the milestone of 32 weeks, if you can hold on to 32 weeks, and then we want you to deliver the babies.
I've really felt helpless. I'm like, I can't do anything. This is all just her trying to keep these two inside for as long as they can. So I'm like, all right, I just got to try to keep everything else outside as stress-free as possible. Because
they were so little, we couldn't deliver them naturally. It would have been too stressful on them, so I knew I was going to have a C-section. It was scary, again, knowing that they were going to be born 8 weeks early still. Cyrus was born first. I didn't know, would I hear them cry? Would I not? And we did. I heard him make a sound, and when I did hear something, it was just a sense of relief that was it's amazing. And then it's like, okay, now the other one.
Cyrus was 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Sam was 2 pounds, 13 ounces. And then the first thing they were all telling us, okay, we got to surf him. We got to surf him. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And it was all, whether they needed surfactant to help him breathe. Cyrus was in the NICU for 19 days and Sam was in there for 26 days. So it was like a long 3.5 weeks. Until Sam came home.
When we were in the in the NICU and they started talking about the surfactant and all the steroid injections and the heel sticks, and that's all research of the March of Dimes. We were lucky to get the benefit of the research that had already happened, but there's so much happening right now with their prematurity centers that are throughout the U.S. to really promote the health and well-being of all babies and to prevent prematurity from even being an issue. I feel very strongly that their research is why we have the 2 boys that we have today.
They're very smart. They're very type A personalities.
They love to learn anything. They read like crazy. So they read all the March of Dimes literature and were able to articulate what the March of Dimes, meant for them and what the March of Dimes does as a whole.
They'll go out of their way to tell someone, oh yeah, this is why you should be supporting this.
It's so much more than just prematurity. It's the health and well-being of all moms and babies.
I think everybody that has a healthy child has to thank the March of Dimes for that.
We had a blast creating this video. If you loved it too, give it a like and subscribe to our channel below.